Hello everyone, welcome to From the Star Wars Home Video Library. I'm your host, Nathan P. Butler, and this time we're going to take a look at something a little bit odd, again, just like the last two episodes. Some home video releases that only contain a tiny bit of Star Wars content, but it is Star Wars content, which makes it viable for the Star Wars Home Video Library. This is another set of items here and in the next episode that were brought to my attention by a viewer named Parker recently, who pointed these out. That just kind of sat in my inbox for a while before I finally had the chance to actually go and try to hunt some of these things down. And boy, did this one wind up becoming a hunt, because there are quite a few items to look at, hence splitting between this episode and the next one. You may recall that there was a short-lived Star Wars animated series called Star Wars Forces of Destiny. Heck, if you remember my Patreon back when it was available, I had audio commentaries that I did for the 4 collected volumes of Forces of Destiny. But these little short videos, little short animated episodes where you would have some type of focus that initially was meant to be on female characters, but wasn't always. That usually were just kind of little throwaway stories, but just meant to kind of get across a quick Star Wars tale. The actions we take, the choices we make, things big and small, make us Forces of Destiny, all that kind of stuff, with the Maz Kanata opening there. Well, as you may recall, also, we really haven't seen much in the way of home video releases of those. In 2017, you had Walmart do those holiday reissues of the original trilogy, prequel trilogy, the complete saga as the 6-movie collection, and the DVD and multi-format releases for The Force Awakens and Rogue One. Now, each of those releases came with a special bonus DVD. That DVD was Forces of Destiny Volume 1, which included 8 of the 32 regular episodes of that series, all kind of combined with a framing story into a single episode. They did that 8 episodes at a time for all 32, hence Volumes 1 through 4 of those individual ones. But that was the only way to get Force of Destiny Volume 1 on DVD, and really the only way to get Forces of Destiny anything on DVD up to that point. We still haven't seen a full release of the entire series, DVD or otherwise, but of course you can stream it. This was stuff that was aired on Disney Channel, but also got releases through YouTube. Well, what Parker made me aware of is that in kind of a weird twist of circumstances, one episode from the first season, Ewok Escape, which is basically set on Endor during Return of the Jedi. It sort of tells the story of how and why Leia got the clothes that she's wearing when the others show up at the Ewok village and find that she's still alive. With Leia played by Shelby Young. This is the episode that has the "What are you doing?" line delivery that's so grated on the fabric of my soul when watching the series. That one episode found its way onto some other Walt Disney Studios home entertainment releases. But again, in kind of an odd way, because it wasn't presented as, here's an episode of Forces of Destiny. It wasn't presented as, here's bonus features, here's an episode of Forces of Destiny. These episodes are so short that they could easily be mistaken, I guess, conceptually, for something like a longer movie trailer. So oddly, on some non-Star Wars Disney releases of a particular Disney animated film, we actually see the entire Ewok Escape Forces of Destiny episode crammed into the sneak peek section, in which you would see trailers for movies, for DVD releases. And yet, here is this Star Wars episode of Forces of Destiny that's not a trailer. It's not a preview. It's an episode of a series just kind of unceremoniously stuck there with no explanation of what the heck you're even looking at. But it's there, and it is a physical release of an episode of Forces of Destiny, kind of like seeing physical releases of some episodes of the Clone Wars micro series on those bonus lightsaber action DVDs with lightsabers, so I think it counts, even though it's a little bit weird and perhaps stretching it a little bit. In this episode, we're going to take a look at the first round of releases for this particular Disney animated film, all of which include Forces of Destiny Ewok Escape. And next episode, we will look at the Disney 100 celebration releases of the same film, which still, because they're reissuing the same discs, include Forces of Destiny Ewok Escape. The film in question is actually one I haven't even watched yet, even though now I own a bunch of copies of it. Coco. This is this initial release of Coco on DVD from Walt Disney Studios Home Entertainment. DVD only, Disney Pixar Coco, image there. The best animated feature of the year from Dwight Brown at the Huffington Post. We have the Disney DVD logo up here. Then Disney Pixar Coco. And then down here we have an image of one of the characters. Like I said, I haven't seen it. No idea who that is. Product number there. Then on the back, UPC, smart, funny, and full of life. And then a little bit of information about it, cast crew information, stats and whatnot, your various logos here, like Disney Movie Rewards, NTSC, Region 1, and so on. It's PG rated, all your legalese with Disney and stuff down there at the bottom. You have your Disney Movie Insiders points sheet. And then here we have the disc there. Disney Pixar Coco, Disney DVD, running time, Pixar Animation Studios, the technical assistance box there, NTSC, Dolby Digital, Region 1, PG, for thematic elements, and then legalese going around the edges there. But even on the DVD, in the sneak peeks, in like the previews of other stuff, you will find an SD, obviously, a standard definition version of Ewok Escape from Forces of Destiny. Then continuing upward in terms of format, we have this one. This is the multi-screen edition, very much the same branding like we've seen on releases like Last Jedi and so on. Blu-ray DVD digital, multi-screen edition, Disney Pixar Coco, a little bit embossed there. The characters, again, essentially the same artwork. Golden Globe winner, Best Motion Picture Animated, 2018, with a little number underneath there. It moves that Best Animated Feature thing down to the corner. You got your standard stuff here for the multi-screen edition. We have Disney Blu-ray, Disney Pixar Coco, character, and then product number. Flip it around, essentially the same thing with a different character. Flip to the back. The digital movie included thing, all that Movies Anywhere stuff up here. A little bit about it. A masterpiece. Image. Over 2 hours of bonus, including, it doesn't say Forces of Destiny, but it is on there. Instantly streamed digital with iTunes and so on. Then your stats and whatnot, and all the logos and stuff down there. Again, that is a slipcover with a similar package inside. Just a little bit of rearranging up here for the back primarily. Again, codes. The code slip. And then inside, disc-wise, this does have the DVD in it. So there's a copy of Forces of Destiny, Ewok Escape on that DVD. And then we have the Blu-ray feature disc. Disney Pixar, Coco, Disney Blu-ray feature, Pixar Animation Studios, rating, runtime, Dolby Digital, Region ABC, technical stuff, legalese around the corner. You put this in, also in its sneak peeks, an HD version of Forces of Destiny, Ewok Escape. What are you doing? And then there is another disc, which is laid out similarly here. No rating, of course. It says bonus. This is the bonus features for Coco. Keep in mind, Forces of Destiny Ewok Escape is not on the bonus disc. It's in the sneak peeks. It's in the section of previews you'll usually never watch from the menu on the Blu-ray and DVD, the film discs for this release. But that's not all, right? Because we are talking about 2018, we're also talking, just like with Last Jedi for the first time for Star Wars, we have a, what is it? Yep, Ultimate Collector's Edition. No fancy name for Disney stuff either. Only the Marvel stuff really gets a fancy name. So we have the Ultimate Collector's Edition. That's neither Ultimate nor Collector's Edition, as I always say, as I try to trip up my words there. It's kind of neat that they do have the, the fireworks going off in the corners there, which is kind of neat. So we have 4K Ultra HD, 4K Ultra HD, Blu-ray digital, a little bit embossed. Then essentially the same stuff here. Disney Pixar Coco embossed, the best animated feature of the year. Here we have the sticker that says hours of bonus, including deleted scenes, the music of Coco, and more. Movies Anywhere, unlock your digital movie today. Little number underneath. The stuff here for the Ultimate Collector's Edition that we always see, and then Ultimate Collector's Edition down there. Ultra HD Blu-ray, Disney Pixar Coco, character again, product number, same thing with different character over here, just like on Blu-ray. And then back here, we have the digital movie stuff up here for Movies Anywhere. Little description. The visuals jump off the screen. No, that'd be 3D, and Disney killed that recently in most regions. Anyway, information about what's on 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray discs, stream instantly with iTunes and so on, stats, and then, of course, all your legalese and rating and all that stuff at the bottom. Inside a package similarly designed, but of course a little bit of shifting stuff around, like the Movies Anywhere stuff down here and so on, just to make it fit within the confines of the case design. Spine there. Digital code slip. Disney Movie Club, join us now slip. And yes, this does include, again, the Blu-ray disc. So here's your Blu-ray film disc with Forces of Destiny Ewok Escape. Here is your Blu-ray bonus feature disc again. And then here's the 4K release of the film. Disney Pixar Coco, feature runtime, legalese, 4K Ultra HD, Pixar Animation Studio, technical stuff, rating, Disney, Dolby Digital, region ABC, Dolby Digital again here, Dolby Atmos second, Dolby Digital first, and then Ultra HD Blu-ray. This is also a film disc. This film disc does not have that preview on it, or whatever you want to call it. It does not include Forces of Destiny Ewok Escape. So the key is, if you're looking for this, you are looking for a release that includes a DVD or a Blu-ray film disc of Coco, because that, as long as it hasn't been reauthored, which it hasn't yet, that is what will include Forces of Destiny Ewok Escape, as really only the second time we've ever seen Forces of Destiny in physical media form at all, even if relegated to the sneak peek section of something like this. Sneak peek? Sneak peek! Having trouble speaking today, but at least I'm not choking on my own spit anymore because of my allergies, so I guess that's good. But wait, there's more! It's 2018. How about those retailer exclusives? I have not run across a retailer exclusive for Walmart for this one, so there may not be one. But we have a Target exclusive here, with the big slipcover here, Disney Pixar Coco, the best animated feature of the year, Disney Blu-ray, Disney Pixar Coco, character, and product number. Actually the same over here without changing characters. The back is just basically artwork there with the Pixar Animation Studio and Disney down there with some legalese and so forth. Pull off the slipcover, and it's one of these types of things. So we have art there, we have the spine that I mentioned there. It's kind of similar design, basically the same design as what we saw on here, except it just doesn't have the product number at the bottom. Nothing over there. No tops or bottoms. No tops or bottoms on this either. And of course it's going to open outward. So we have the image here that then has your code slip and a little gallery book. Open it up. There's your individual discs. Again, there's your code slip here. Artwork underneath the discs there. Then you have your gallery book. This says storybook here, but you got the title there, storybook. But if you flip it over, now it says gallery book. And if you look inside, it's all kind of interestingly arranged so that it's kind of like half and half. Like you have the gallery stuff on the gallery side, and then the other side is basically an actual storybook type of thing here. So it's not a misnomer. We're just used to calling this a gallery book, but it actually does have storybook on one side, gallery book on the other, rather than it just being kind of the same thing. It's like it's a flip thing. Didn't they do that with an issue of, was it Legacy and Knights of the Old Republic, or Rebellion maybe? Knights of the Old Republic way back when with Dark Horse Comics. So not something completely new for Star Wars collectors here. But this one includes the Blu-ray feature disc. So there you go. There's a copy of Forces of Destiny Ewok Escape. The bonus feature disc, nope, no copy there. And given that it's 2018, this is not a 4K/Blu-ray set. It is a Blu-ray/DVD set. It does include the DVD inside, which means another copy of Forces of Destiny Ewok Escape coming from Target. If you are wondering what the J card looks like, mine's a little beat up there. It does have only at Target, Blu-ray, DVD, digital. Picture of the product there. It includes filmmaker gallery and storybook. Nothing on top there except a continuation of the art. And then you got your info about it. UPC, a masterpiece. Disney, like common branding there for Movies Anywhere. Feature info and so on there. And then finally, the last of the releases from this first round of Coco, which kind of sounds good to drink right now, but it's too freaking hot outside. We have the Steelbook from Best Buy. So we have Blu-ray, DVD, digital, collectible steelbook, only at Best Buy, nothing on top there, nothing on bottom. The back of the J card, similar to the one there that we just saw from Target. Take off the J card. We have the guitar there with the designs. Disney Pixar Coco. This side, Disney Pixar Coco. Image there. And then very small Disney Blu-ray. And then a continuation of just designs there on the back. Again, it is a steelbook. It does have a digital copy code inside it. Oddly enough, this one has a digital copy code with the actual code on it and an extra slip that didn't have a code printed on it, which is kind of weird, presumably an error. And then artwork-wise, it's basically the continuation of the artwork there from the bonus feature disc underneath. But yes, it is the bonus feature disc that we have seen before. It is the Blu-ray film disc that we have seen before. It is the DVD that we have seen before, which means that, again, because it has the film disc for Blu-ray and the film disc for DVD, this also has 2 copies of Forces of Destiny Ewok Escape. So, basically, if you're looking for Forces of Destiny Ewok Escape, you're looking at 1 copy in this, the Ultimate Collector's Edition, 1 copy in the DVD release, but then for the regular multi-screen edition, the Target multi-screen edition, and the Steelbook from Best Buy multi-screen edition, you're looking at 2 copies of Ewok Escape per release. Yes, it's a lot for a teeny tiny episode of Forces of Destiny, for a series that itself wasn't exactly lauded for its time, but hey, at least it's out there on physical media, and that is a rare thing. And if it feels like we're scraping the bottom of the barrel sometimes, we are! There's not a lot of new releases out there to talk about, or things we haven't shown on the show, at least not from the United States. So it's nice to have something that we can show for this. So yes, if you want Forces of Destiny on physical media, you got those 2017 holiday reissues of various things from Walmart that are going to include the disc for Forces of Destiny Volume 1, but you can find Forces of Destiny Ewok Escape in Coco. And yes, if you're wondering, Ewok Escape is one of the episodes on Volume 1. So this is a way to get the original version. If you want the one that's spliced in with other episodes, you can get the holiday reissues from 2017. There is some redundancy here. Would have been nice to see it be one of the episodes from somewhere else in Forces of Destiny put onto these, but hey, at least it's something. With that, we'll wrap up this episode. Thank you for watching, and may the Force be with the home video viewers, even if they've never watched Coco.